Hey y'all, it's Neva from Manic Mama Musings. Let me adjust this a little. I look kind of grainy. I'm sorry. Um, oops. I it's the lighting in here. I'm so sorry. I don't. I don't know where he put the lamp. Maybe he took it down. Let's try this. No, that's not helping. Okay, well, sorry about it being grainy and kind of dark in here. Maybe it'll adjust. Let's see. No, it's not. That's not helping, is it? Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Well, we'll just do this. It's Mental Health Monday. It's Neva for Manic Mama Musings. And it's a Monday. And that's about all I can say about it. It's a Monday. My hair is oof. Sorry guys. I'm having a rough Monday. What you know about that, y'all? I did not sleep hardly. I couldn't sleep last night. And then I woke up when LJ, well, I don't know what time I woke up, but he was home. And I seriously, everything was blurry. I was so tired. And he goes, well, go back to sleep and sleep for a while. So I slept for a while. And then I got up and we ran some errands. And before he had to go to sleep, because he works nights. So that was the deal. And I'm just, so here's the deal. So Friday, y'all saw I did a vlog, was my friend Elizabeth's memorial service. And it's kind of weird seeing her on the ventilator. It was sad, but and I cried, but people who have lost someone they love will understand, like, when it really hits you, it's like someone knocked the wind out of you. And so I knew that was coming because I loved Liz like she was family. She was another sister to me as far as I was concerned. So, seeing her on the ventilator, it hurt. But I think that was more sadness to see her kids happen to see her like that. And just knowing that her brain wasn't functioning anymore. That anyway. And then the memorial service, I thought, okay, today's the day that it's all going to come together. And I don't know if it's because I was with my younger sister and I'll get into that in a minute, but it was sad, and I got up and spoke about her, and I was sad, but it still wasn't, that feeling wasn't there. And I'm like, man, when it hits me, it's going to hit me hard. Well, that very next day, Saturday, y'all, it knocked me for a loop. I slept and I cried, and I cried hard. Like, I cried at the hospital and I cried at the memorial service, but this was that deep down in your soul cry, like uncontrollable wailing cry. That's what that was. The Saturday was. And so, yeah. And so then yesterday it was kind of a recovery from that. And today I have a rash. Yay for lupus, y'all. So that's got my mind in a whole funky place. Anyway, you get the idea. So yeah, it was. Now me and my sister, we we were okay as kids. Like, I was quite a bit older, and it wasn't like we were close. Her and my sister Donna, of course, like, did more things together because they were closer in age. And then when we got to be adults, I'm not, she's probably watching this, so I hope she understands what I'm about to say. For one, I was a very angry person, and I didn't understand I didn't understand by my bipolar once I did get diagnosed. Like, I was not very nice a lot of times with my sister. And then there was times she wasn't very nice to me. But if I would have just walked away, it would have been fine, but I always had to react. And we did not grow up in a household where we were taught how to communicate well with each other without being angry. And I'm just going to speak for her because I know it's true. Her and I are both very stubborn. We come by it naturally. My mom and dad were very stubborn, and we are both stubborn. And so lately, I feel like we're building a sister friendship that we never had. And to be honest, y'all, it feels good. She can't understand my bipolar and stuff, but I have somebody in my life that we can talk about things that happened in our childhood, growing up, that she understands. Unless you've been there in that person's situation, you really can't give. I mean, you can try to give advice and stuff. You might have had similar, but we had a lot of the same experiences. So we can be like, remember when such and such happened and that was horrible, or that was her and I can laugh about, maybe not laugh, but find humor in my dad now. I tell LJ like all the time, like, you don't know fear, or I don't know, even know what to call it, until you have a dad who's driving on an icy road with a beer in one hand and a shotgun in the other, hunting rabbits with okay, and it's at night, and you have a spotlight. He's trying to work a spotlight while he's been drinking and a shotgun. That was kind of my life. Yeah. Um, I also have had, okay, one dear friend, I won't say her name, but I had a very dear friend ask me, a little while back what it was like to be bipolar, and I was trying to find the perfect words. So this right here is for people who have someone they love in their life that's bipolar, but they can't seem to wrap their head. This is the best analogy I can think of. So bipolar on the depressive end is like if you can't get your car started, and then okay, so it takes you forever to get going, and then once you get the car started, it'll only go like 5 miles an hour, and you're sitting here like pushing on the gas. You've got the gas pedal all the way down, and the fastest your car will go is 5 miles an hour. Okay, stuck at 5 miles an hour. Then you've got the other side, the manic side. That one's the opposite. You're the passenger. The person that's driving is going like 100 miles an hour and driving like a maniac. And I know I'm not the only one that has that imaginary brake on the passenger side. You're pushing on that imaginary brake and holding the oh shit bar and holding on for dear life and wanting to slow down, but you can't. That is what bipolar is like. And you can go from 5 miles an hour to the manic side in the flip of a switch sometimes. Then other days you have where you're stuck at 5 miles an hour all day long. Then you have other days that you're stuck at the 100 miles an hour all day long. Then some days you're in between. So that's what bipolar is like. When I get manic, I get angry because it causes me to be anxious. It causes anxiety for me. Just like if I were riding with someone with 100 miles an hour who and driving crazy, I get angry. So I'm not a very nice person when I'm manic. Some people love everybody and they think that they're the most wonderful person in the world and that they can do things that they really can't do. And I wish at least that would be happy. But no, that's not what happens to me. So there's that for those that love someone that's bipolar. Maybe that analogy will help you understand a little bit. I was trying to find the exact perfect analogy and I came up with that one because I really, anybody that's bipolar that's watching me, please let me know if that was a good analogy as to how it be. That's how I feel. Now, not everybody feels exactly the same way, but to me, the two extremes that kind of explains it. So I never have the I forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry guys. I have really bad brain fog right now. Lupus, depression, I don't know which, a combination of both. I'm not sure. Hence the whole garden food. What I said the other day. Can't think of my words, y'all. I get lost and then I forget everything. So I apologize. I didn't mean that. We have a nice overcast day. My brain loves overcast days. My body not so much because of the moisture in the air and it makes me achy. So then I get sleepy because my body just feels like every little thing is a huge task. Yay. I'm complaining a lot, but I want to tell y'all that yeah, it hit me like a ton of bricks. My brain fog. I have forgotten where my hat not hate notebook is. It has everyone's numbers in it. I have not forgotten about y'all. So if I've not given you numbers for your April hats, I am going to. I have not forgotten. And once I find the notebook, I'll send everybody their numbers and then I will draw. But I've got to find that notebook because that's what I keep it in. And I was doing really good, but this whole Liz passing and then everything else going on has got my brain just kind of all, it feels like mush. So I've not forgotten about that, y'all. That's not really part of Mental Health Monday, except for that I'm experiencing a lot of brain fog. Um, I also know that a few people have told me they're really struggling right now. And I am so sorry for that. I thought I was the only one who didn't like summer. And then I watched Allie from Little Drops of Wonderful. Is that the name of it? I'll link her down below. But and she also like, my thing is I used to love to be out in the sun and doing outdoor stuff. And now I can't be out there just whenever I want to be doing what I want to do because the sun can cause me to get sick. So that's what causes mine. But just because it's sunny out and stuff doesn't mean that everybody gets happy about it. And I hate to be hot, especially since this dang menopause started. That's not fun to be sweating when no one else is sweating, and it's not fun, y'all. I'm sad that my friend Liz is gone, but I'm glad that if she was going to end up in a vegetative state or hardly mobile, that didn't happen either because she wouldn't have wanted to live like that. And I know that I'm blessed to have known such an amazing person. She was the bravest, strongest person I've ever known, except for my mom. And my mom was brave in just like the emotional part. But Liz, Liz was just adventure seeking, brave. I'll stick my arm in this alligator's mouth to save a dog kind of brave. And I just love that about her. And I did say that when I spoke at the thing, that I wanted her kids to know that not everybody is that brave. That they were very blessed to have a mom that was that brave. And that, okay, her and I have been told we were crazy for some of the things we did. So there you go. And I also want you to know that if you're struggling right now, you can talk to me. I love y'all. Mother's Day is Sunday. So for those of you that don't have a mom, your mom has passed. My mom passed. She was my best friend. You're going to be sad. I know, because I am every Mother's Day. And that's okay to be sad. But also remember that if you miss your mom that much and loved her, that you also were very lucky to have a mom that was that special to you. Some people are sad because they were moms and their child died, and I can sympathize with you, but I can't imagine what that feels like. And so my thoughts are with you for that. And those that are going to celebrate with their kids or their moms, and just hug your moms tight. No one's here forever. And same with your kids. And try to make memories for when you're gone that will live on with your kids. That's my advice. Um, I don't have any advice getting through a first Mother's Day after your mom has passed or your child. That first, everything seems the hardest. I keep thinking about Liz's kids. So I don't have any advice except for just know that the next year it doesn't seem quite as hard, but it still hurts. Like that first everything, my first birthday without my mom, I spent it in bed because that was me and my mom's day. Like my mom always, because I was a single mom and I really, your kids, yeah, they make it special because they're here, but my mom always made sure that she made me feel special on my birthday. So, um, my birthday is still hard, but was really hard. And Mother's Day, that first Mother's Day, I wanted to be with my kids, but I couldn't fake too much enthusiasm. Like I was happy and I knew I was blessed to have my kids, but it was still very hard. And so just know that you're not the only one that feels that. And I will be thinking of those of you who are going to have a hard time on Mother's Day, because I know I'll be thinking of Liz's kids. Her mom's already gone, but I'll be thinking of Liz's kids. And yeah, so I think I'll end on that because I'm sorry, Mental Health Monday's kind of sad today, isn't it? I have a lot of videos to catch up on. I have the Hat Not Hate. We have to do our hashtag movie and Stitch. I do have Whip and FO video I gotta do because I do have some stuff going and I do have some stuff finished. I have a Happy Mail video to do and I have a yarn haul video to do. So there's a whole big list of videos I gotta get caught up on. So if you see me in this shirt again today, you'll know it's the same day. Just know that I'm trying to play catch up as fast as I can because I do like to share with you guys. And so I hope this video helped somebody. And you can tell me I did a bad job because I feel like today's video wasn't very good, but I can't seem to get my brain straight. It is Monday, so I'm going to wish you a wonderful week, and I will be seeing you later. And I've got to do a garden with me video soon because I've got some greens coming up, and I planted some plants. And one of my tomato plants that I bought as a plant already has some little bitty tiny cherry tomatoes, so I'm excited. I'm excited about that. So I'll be doing garden with me soon. Mwah. I love y'all. Have a blessed Monday.